Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Neuro, and it's been a long time since we received an Overwatch case, but we have a fresh one, so it's time for another episode of Griefing or Not Griefing, episode 16. Months since we've been able to review. Let's see what we have here. Do we have an innocent gamer who has been wrongfully accused? You can't call guilty yet. We haven't seen any evidence. Jeez. All right. Scripting, hacking, safe lane, immortal, Antimage. Wow. Okay. Let's slow this down then. We're watching the Antimage. Okay, Antimage chops a tree. Gets taunted.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. A dominant performance. Mega kill.
I didn't see that coming.
Make that two.
The AM died and the disruptor BM paused them. They were reported for hacking there, by the way.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Does that go in the spreadsheet? Mm-mm. Antimage is just blocking everyone. They're behind this game, so I could see them. I could see them having a tough time. They were reported for scripting and hacking during this time window as well.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
That's it. Is that it? Just an Antimage farming normally, like a normal person. With the disruptor's BM pause, I highly suspect they are just lighting up the report screen for AM as much as they can, just to make another human being's life as miserable as possible. That was it. All right. I'm going to go with not guilty for this one. There was nothing about their play that seemed weird. It seemed very much like you're mad because your carry is having a bad game. So we're actually protecting an innocent carry here. Awesome. The disruptor, though they were BM, we are not ruling on their innocence or guilt. This is just about the Antimage. But for the record, I think the disruptor was the bad actor this game, and the Antimage was just having a tough start. Just a normal gamer gaming normally. We have another case here. We have another case. Thank you for weighing in here. I know people were shouting guilty before we even looked at the evidence, but the Antimage is declared innocent by this court and by the other district courts and the state courts and the federal courts and the courtroom TV shows. All right, now we get a divine mid lane game of the sniper feeding. Okay. These are some high level Overwatch cases. Goodness. Okay. 3 enemies are on a kill streak. The Radiant team is completely pushed in. You could argue that that wasn't the best position for Sniper to be in.
Not so fast.
Oh wait, didn't get that one.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay. He TP's in mid. It's a bold TP.
Radiant's top tower.
How many times has Sniper died? Oh no! Oh no! He just shot his own items! Hold up.
Radiant
Okay, Sniper has a Maelstrom, 2 Wraith Bands, and Treads. Let's get some bullet time on this. Sniper goes in, shoots the Quap. Shoots the Quap again. Gets the Maelstrom. Places it on the floor.
Radiant's top tower
Attack
is
clicks it.
siege.
Grabs Wraithband number 1. Places it on the floor. Attack clicks it. Grabs his footwear. Oh, but the axe is interrupting him from finishing his sabotage. Do you think he's going to get out of the situation?
Radiant's quantity of murder, both sick and wicked.
Super guilty. I need to see nothing else. Divine level gamers folding this hard. If you're a Herald or Guardian level Dota player and you've managed to play complete matches without destroying your items, you have a stronger mental game than a Divine Dota player. Amazing. You do not understand how anyone could get this mad over a video game ever. A big part of it is because many of these salty Dota gamers feel justified in throwing matches because they think their allies deserve to lose and be punished. It's super toxic. It's pretty amazing. Man, actually plopping down your items and destroying them. Okay, Veno gets a report for griefing here. Another super high level game.
Dire's bottom tower
An immortal
under
game.
fire.
Okay, Veno is the hard support. Trying to run.
Dire's bottom tower under
Puck is here.
murder.
An exquisite toxin.
Okay, they got reported for that. That's one of the markers.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay. It's 15-4, so the Dire team is very behind.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Venom sacks run empty.
Okay.
Two down. An acceptable amount of murder.
To the loom with you, to be rewoven.
Puck bought back. What is the Veno's score already? They've died 7 times. But for a hard support, it's not that unusual. Like, they're trying to stay alive and stuff, it's just they're so fragile. It's 19-5 too. Someone reported this Veno for griefing for every death so far. Oh no! No, again! No! Not the fluffy hat too. At least keep your hat. It's got such a nice trim. Oh my gosh.
Middle tower is being attacked.
I was going to bat for this Veno. I believed in you. I don't know why I did. Not again. Jeez. We have 2 item destroyers today. Mentally imploded. Just use your poison spitting on the high ground. Could argue it's before 13 minutes and Immortal can be considered griefing before the items. That's a little bit stuffy, I think. The heart support shouldn't die more than 4 times in the early game. It's like, bad games happen. There have been games that have been won even after your heart support died 7 times. So I don't think that's worth griefing alone. At least I wouldn't rule it that way. Okay. People use the term griefing, just to kind of break this down. People in Dota use the term "it's a grief" very liberally. So if you purchase the suboptimal item next, people will call it griefing. If someone teleports to the wrong lane, they'll call it griefing, even if these decisions are based on ignorance and not on willful griefing. So the term has been muddied somewhat, but just to clarify, griefing means with intention playing poorly to lower your team's chance of winning. That's the intention is what matters there. We're not talking about incompetence. A lot of people will say it's a grief when they mean it was a mistake. Okay, so this one is Legion Commander's safe lane is feeding. Let's take a look at this. What is the score so far? That was their first death. Okay.
In your grave.
You hate it when you're playing defensive of the Ancients and you drop your pocket and your items spill all over the floor and they have to destroy them to the eye of the team the sick gains. Yeah. Are they going Hand of Midas first item? What are they doing? No, 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 no. You're not going to beat that tower. Oh my gosh. That was a very bad judgment call.
How did you?
In accordance with the rules of Dota, Ownage initiated.
They're spam pinging the Ursa now. What league is this? You can see it right up here. This is Divine.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Wait, who bought back? Who bought back?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Did the Legion Commander buy back with 3 seconds left? With 2 seconds left!
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower is down. Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Wait, I have this Legion muted? No shit. Chat, this is a person who I've been in a game with and I've muted them for being toxic. And we're seeing them in an Overwatch case. I do sometimes have Divines in my games. That's interesting. I think that's the first time that's happened to me. Wow. And now we get to administer further justice to them, guilty of griefing. Absolutely. Wow. Does that mean that I should refuse this Overwatch case? Because I have a history with them? Do I have to recuse myself? Maybe he's pre-muted by the system. So you're saying that either this person is a bad actor or they're a bad actor. That's good. I'm glad that we boiled this down. We boiled it down to its fundamentals. Okay, the Queen of Pain. Griefing. 2 markers. Let's just get a bit of a setup to this fight. Okay. Queen of Pain. Looking pretty. Doing magical things. Has a Witchblade. Arcane rune. Going for a Hand of Midas. Some people might report them for that item. It's being a grief, not sure. Immortal. Okay.
More death, Onage. Let us not forget the mistakes Dire's caused in allowing evil to be a lesson to us.
It's a good fight by the enemy team.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Oh, you've seen the pre-mutes for other players? Gotcha. Yeah, you're right. It might be because their behavior score is too low. What about something like first item Radiance, no boots, no stick? Yeah, you can go for like a Divine Rapier, for example. That would be griefing. There are item choices you can make that are technically griefing. It's true. I just think that Dota players use the term too loosely, where it'll be like, say for example, the 3rd best item that a hero could get, they'll call that a grief. When really, of all the items in the shop, that was 3rd best. That was still a pretty good item for that hero. As opposed to one that's like obviously a grief. Okay, their Hand of Midas is getting to them. I'm just watching how they play for a little bit. Nothing seems griefy so far.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is under siege.
These Overwatch cases are very high level games too, which is interesting. Normally get like a pretty even distribution of them, but these have, I think, all been Divine or Immortal. Queen of Pain is playing very normally. Again, someone could be upset about the Hand of Midas item purchase. But it does things. You get money over time.
Majestic, fearless Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Mega kill.
They're not fighting with their team, which some people might get upset by. Yeah, you could argue the co-op is not farming in the ideal spot. But again, griefing is about the intention. We saw great examples of clearly griefing, of people dropping and destroying their items. We saw it. They're picking off couriers, they're cutting the lane.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay, she forced 2 TPs back.
Radiant's top tower is
Trying to escape.
Dire's middle
Nice
tower.
escape.
Radiant's top tower is under
That was a good play.
unstoppable.
She got a scepter.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Is there such an objective view of first, second, and third optimal views?
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
No. You could do the math of it, but ultimately you're going to have some people still disagree with the optimal item. It depends on your playstyle, your draft, like so many different factors.
In death, Dyer's courier. I guess Dyer's courier will never answer for its awful crimes. Now that he's dead.
Quap got a crazy good farm.
Dyer's middle tower taking damage.
Players here.
Cool. Great fight for them. Yo, Blade Runner, thank you for the raid.
Dyer's bottom tower is being attacked. Dyer's bottom tower under fire. Dyer's bottom tower is being attacked. Dyer's bottom tower under fire. Dyer's bottom tower is being attacked. A double slaughter.
Okay.
Dyer's middle tower is being attacked.
They reported Quap for griefing right here. Because they didn't go to the fight, I guess. They're stubbornly farming.
Top tower is under siege.
You can't really see the comms here, so we don't know. Like if the Quap was disagreeing and saying, hey, we shouldn't fight yet.
Top tower is under siege.
They're getting value from the map. They got reported for griefing around this point here.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is demolished. Radiant's bottom barracks are under
They
attack.
glyphed. They're still cutting waves and killing couriers. Yeah, she has amazing items now.
I don't like magicians.
I don't know. I'm going with Insufficient for this one, I think. They definitely played selfishly, and they weren't helping their team as much as they should have, but they were actively increasing their net worth and doing useful things on the map, like applying pressure by split pushing. And they're up against a Lifestealer carry, so I'm thinking Insufficient. Going into Fountain with 50% mana when the first Rex died. Yeah, other people were dead, though. You don't want to go in and feed. It's better to lose a Rex. Maybe reported by enemies for winning the game. It's possible. I just didn't see anything to me that looked like clearly griefing. Strategically speaking, it seemed like maybe they would have liked the Quap to be with them more, but yeah. Going with Insufficient there. And those are the Overwatch cases that we got. Wow. We got 2 item destroyers, chat. Don't do that. If you're behind, you don't need to destroy your items. Just try your best. Defend the Ancient, use your high ground, use your glyphs, and make the most of a difficult situation that you can. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for helping us with these rulings in Griefing or Not Griefing, episode 16.